Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. So today we get to take a look at the 2024 Toyota Rav4. This is the XSE Hybrid. It's finished off in Calvary Blue, and the MSRP is just over $43,000. We have a very popular Toyota SUV that also has a lot to offer. And we'll start off with what this is powered by, which is the 2.5 liter 4-cylinder. This is also paired to 3 AC motors, along with a 1.6 kilowatt lithium ion battery pack. It's also paired to the electronic CVT transmission, and it pumps out 219 horsepower, 163 pound-feet of torque. As far as fuel economy goes, you're also looking at 41 miles per gallon in the city, 38 out on the highway. It's a higher MPG in the city with that hybrid system, which is fantastic to see. So as we start up front, you'll notice that the sensor, which is also the Toyota badge, has the blue accents to indicate it's a hybrid. There's the forward-facing camera, all the parking sensors, LEDs for some of the lights up front, and then a lot of gloss black to give it a really nice look. There's also lines that come down the hood just to add to the definition of this vehicle. Now this RAV4 also has a lot more gloss black on the side. It's on the 18-inch wheels. It's also on the fender arches, lower side skirt, mirror caps, lower section of the window too. And this model is also equipped with roof racks at the moment. So that way you can place some additional items up top depending on the adventures that you're going on. Now we've actually been able to off-road the RAV4. So I'll link a video. This actually does surprisingly well. So you can take this vehicle off the pavement and go on all of those adventures. It also has the entire gloss black roof. So we have that distinctive line right here. There's the spoiler, third brake light, wiper blade, LEDs for the lights in back. There's also the backup camera, all the sensors, some gray accents too. Dual exhaust is down below. And then you have a few different ways to open up this liftgate. There's also the hands-free option. So just kick over on that right side and you can have that work, which is nice. Now the RAV4 also has a decent amount of cargo space for its size. There's also a spare tire underneath where you can place some more items if you need to. We have this cover. You can fold down the back seats too for additional space. So you have a lot of room for this vehicle. You can also lock and unlock this from all 4 door handles, which is very convenient. And then for the interior, you'll see blue accents with all of this leather here. There's some brushed accents as well. And then more blue for the inserts on these seats, which is a great touch. Matches nicely with the exterior. Now in back, you'll notice only one storage pocket on that passenger side. There's vents and auxiliaries, and at 5'10", I have about 3 or 4 inches of headroom. Hopefully you can tell these seats are angled slightly backwards. So it gives you a really comfortable place. We have the armrest and cup holders, and a good bit of visibility too, which is nice. So you could be taller than me and still fit comfortably in those back seats. Now up front, you'll notice the door panel is just like the rear. We do have memory seating adjustments, however. All of the window controls, side mirror adjustments, even more storage in that lower section. And then you get power operating front seats with a similar design. Now as we start this up, you're not actually going to hear it. It defaults to the hybrid setting, so you'll just see ready over on that left in green. Now we have the leather steering wheel. On the right side, all of the cruise, distance pacing, lane keeping assist, mode, and tuning. Then there's volume, Bluetooth controls, and the arrows to go through the digital gauge cluster. Now you have 3 different presets that you can have set up. So you can adjust what you'd like to see in the middle, on the right side, and on the left side, and do that for those 3 different pages. So you can have everything set up and ready to go, just depending on what you would like to see for the day. Now you have storage on this left side. There's also a dimmer switch, automatic headlights, defroster. You have the liftgate, odometer, heated steering wheel, and then the view button in the middle will give you another 360 look around the entire vehicle. So if you need to use that, you can. Fuel cap release is also located down below. Now for the infotainment system, you have navigation along with music. There's phone. You have some general information along with all of these settings that you can get into depending on what you would like to see. Now there's air vents underneath that. You have giant knobs for the temperature. There's fan speed in the middle, defrosters where you'd like the air to go. There's traction control, heated seats. You get wireless charging and auxiliaries. And then with it in reverse, you have a pretty good backup camera there. You also have the ability to shift using the shifter there. There's your e-brake, auto hold. You have a trail mode, an EV mode, and then 3 on-road modes, depending on how you would like your throttle response. There's cup holders behind that. You get auxiliaries with some storage in the armrest. More storage above the glove box, which is nice. And then this also is equipped with the digital rear view mirror, so you can use that as needed. Sunglass holders up top, and then dome lights and adjustments for the sunshade and the sunroof. And then a look at visibility from the driver's seat. It's pretty open, so you can definitely see very well all around. And then with the hybrid in sport mode, we're going to use the shifter here. We'll give it an acceleration. And it's actually not that bad. We got up. It doesn't really shift as well. It's a CVT, so it's interesting they give you the option to do that, but that was a slight acceleration, not even loud or anything like that. It's not something that is going to be loud by any means, especially with the hybrid. But this is what it's like to be behind the wheel for the RAV4. Definitely a nice interior. I'd say it's more on the basic side. Toyota doesn't really have an elegant interior, but it's definitely very nice with these materials, with the screen there. So it gives you that simple upscale interior, if you want to say that. So we have some very nice materials for this model, and just a nice place to be. If you need that added visibility, we have that mirror there that you can flip up if you need to. So we have a lot of those creature comforts, which is very nice. A lot of hidden storage areas too. So you have a lot of areas you can place items in this vehicle. And it's a great point A to point B SUV, and one, like I mentioned, you can take off the pavement if you want to go on some adventures. But I'm excited to take it on a road trip. This will be the second RAV4, I think, that we've taken on a long road trip like this, and just a great vehicle. It's something that I don't even think we will have to fill up because of the range that we have. We should be able to drive very far without having to fill up, and with that small fuel tank, you're not really spending much at the gas pump either, which is nice. That is going to wrap it up for the 2024 Toyota RAV4 XSE Hybrid. If you enjoyed today's video, give it a huge thumbs up. Consider smashing that subscribe button so you don't miss out on our daily uploads. I will see you all in the next video.